Hey, welcome to my deck flower box with trellis project. As you can see here, I'm going to start by cutting my side pieces that, you know, are going to hold the trellis bar at the top. I want to make sure I get the height right on those and that they both match, obviously. I only work on this tiny little table outside. As you can tell, my workshop isn't very advanced. I don't like to cut wood in the shed, so I just take this table outside. Time to clean up from cutting wood and move on to screwing the boards together. So the base, the front and the back are all the same size, and the boards can be a little warped. So I start with 2 screws, a quarter of the way down on each side. And then I don't go too close to the edges because I don't want to split the wood. They have 4 screws on each side, evenly distributed. So when it comes time to put in the sides, I usually will screw it into the bottom piece there and screw it into the top and pop in a few more screws down the sides. That's side 1, and here goes side 2. Now it's time to measure for the bar that's going across. I happen to just have a piece of galvanized pipe that I used in the same spot before to hold a curtain. My neighbor built an Airbnb right next door to me, and he put the entrance on a balcony which overlooks my deck. So this is an attempt to give myself some privacy when I'm on the deck because that's my dance studio. So now you take the chicken wire and you wrap it around the top of the bar really nicely, get a good hold on it so it'll hold it up for you. You want to make sure that you don't have any broken pieces of chicken wire at the top. You want good adhesion. I used the piece of metal wire that they wrapped the chicken wire in to sew the chicken wire to the bar. So I didn't buy anything extra for that. I really detest sewing with a really long wire, but you get through it. It took about an hour, I think, to sew on, but it's nice and snug. That's what you want. You don't want floppy, wavy chicken wire. But I think they call it chicken wire because when you touch it, it feels like 1,000 chicken beaks pecking on you. Stopping to smell the scenery. Look at the roses. And now I just screw it down to the rails and the posts. Put about 4 big screws in the posts on the sides. So this bad boy isn't going anywhere. And then I drill some drainage holes in the back. The flower box extends about 1/2 inch over the back of the deck, which is great. That's where I drilled the drainage holes. And then I put in the soil and I'm potting up my star jasmine that will hopefully take over and fill in this beautiful privacy screening fence, hopefully. And I planted some begonias around it because I just absolutely love begonias and they love shade. And there is a bit of shade here, as you can tell. It is like 97 degrees outside right now. So I'm just weaving the star jasmine into the chicken wire and cleaning up. I'm gonna give it a little water and some more soil. It can hold quite a good amount. I will tell you I used a pressure treated lumber. For this it was less expensive and it's about 1/2 inch wider than the non-pressure treated for some reason. So you get a little bit more space inside of your flower box. Yeah. Pretty nifty little project and not terribly expensive. The chicken wire is kind of more pricey than I would have liked, but for wiring options, it's pretty affordable. Just a little cleanup. Give the plants in their new home a little sprinkle. Give them some water. It's really hot today. And water the rest of the plants. And that's a wrap.